is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I wanted to jump on and do a layout share from earlier this month when I got to go to Erica Rose Creates Holiday Retreat. So I ended up making 31 layouts. You're not going to see all of them today because some of them I made for the 30 Days of Sketches. I think that's the only reason you won't see them. So this one I can share because I made it for the 30 Days of Sketches, but it has already been posted. So there is this one. So there's video for this one, as well as a video for this one. Okay, so there's not a video for this one. This one is mainly using the new Vicki Boutin collection, and I did gut it, and my friend Sandy was so nice and washi taped it for me. So I used the stickers, the die cuts, some of the chipboard, and then this alpha is either a Hip Kit Club exclusive or Pink Fresh Studios. So this is of the 4th of July parade of the kids. Oh, and there's something on Julianne's head. Well, now she's got a white spot on her head. Okay, so there's that one. This one is also made with the Vicki Boutin collection, as well as these are the True Blue sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps. And then this back here was actually some paste mixed with some shimmers that Sharon was using, and she had some left, and I was like, yes, I'll totally take it. So I just took it with paintbrush. So it has a little bit of texture to it because it was like some modeling paste, and then I watered it down even more and did some splatters with it. And this was when my son got his phone. The majority of the die cut stickers and chipboard are all Vicki Boutin though. So this is a fun one from Pink Fresh Studio, I believe. I think this is their Something Joy collection. I know you guys are screaming at me about it, but it may come to me. So I got to use a ton of the frames, and I made this a fun shaker sequin pocket. Jody had made a special sequin mix to go for this particular retreat. And then I backed it with tissue paper, just white tissue paper to go with the tissue paper that I had put on the back of my photo. And it is gutted and washi taped by the Steak Goddess. This one, this is kind of a funny one. So I was kind of piecing together the last bits of 12 by 12 paper that I had from Vicki Boutin. So when I was doing that, I was doing it back here, and I had this washi tape that I was kind of putting them together with. And my friend Sharon was looking at me like I had completely lost my mind. And I said, Sharon, it's the back. And she's like, oh, I was wondering what you were going to do with that. So that was really funny. So there's the mess of the back. And here is how it came out. So it's all pieced together. These two were one piece of paper. And then I have some branding strips. And this was a tiny piece I had cut off this, like, so it's all pieced together. So the funny thing with this is these were my son's spring pictures, and he hated them so much that I literally just found them before I came on this crop, and I stole them from his room. And so I thought the lemons were perfect because he hated it. And then this chipboard sheet that said hashtag photo of the day. I thought that was really funny. So this is where my journaling goes. Oh, look, it's actually done. Good for me. This one is also of my son, and I was super happy to get this camper on here. This was when we went camping, and it came from the same chipboard sheet as this Happy. So I almost killed this chipboard sheet. This is another piece from that. And then this is a Jen Hatfield collection. I'm not exactly sure which one though. This is Cocoa Vanilla Happiness. So did a bunch of layering, and I didn't want to cover up too much of this beautiful paper. So this one is actually very simple. There's not a whole lot to it because of the awesome background paper. This one is also the Happiness collection, and this particular paper is that beautiful rainbow paper, and it was super hard to cut it, but I wanted it semi-monochromatic. I wanted the blues and the greens, and so I did. I cut it so that I can use it. Backed my photo with some tissue paper and a doily. I did some mixed media, and all these are shimmers. I'm not sure which colors. I'm thinking that it's meant to be in Peacock Plume though. And then this chipboard is from Wild Child. And then all these clear stickers are from Happiness as well. So there's that one. Oh, I was going to tell you, so this sticker, when I went to take it off the sticker sheet, actually started tearing, and the backing was not coming off with it. So I went from the top and the whole thing came off, but it gives this great texture. So it's still adhered to the back, but you still have that little bit of lift, and I really liked that. So that was a happy accident. So this one is also from, I think it's actually Indigo and Ivy. I'm not really sure. It is a Pink Fresh collection, I can tell you that much. But these houses are fussy cut from Maggie Holmes, and just documenting that my son actually went and got flowers and asked a friend to homecoming. And of course, his bestie grabbed that picture for me, and I snuck this picture in because Lucas was telling me how good his camera was on his phone. And I said, oh, take a picture of those flowers and send it to me. Let me see how awesome that camera is. So smart. So tassel bow is from Willow Lane, but these wood pieces are also from Pink Fresh. So this one I just love. So I really let this background paper just shine as it is. And then this was like the last piece of chipboard I had on this Dear Lizzie sheet, and I was so excited to get it used. Just a cute little picture of my goddaughter's son. Did some ephemera layering on the back. And then these splatters, super cool. They're actually Shimmers Kohl, because I didn't bring any Heidi Shine. I only brought like a small package of shimmers. So, and all of it worked out really good. So there's that one. This one was another, as I call it, a cheat page, because I really let the background kind of shine. Big title, small photo with just some small layering around the photo, and that's it. Like, page is done like that. So I love these background papers that have the mixed media. It just takes a lot of the thought process out, at least for me. So this was a paper that I absolutely loved, and I wasn't sure how I was going to use it. I struggled with it a little bit. I knew that I loved it. I didn't want to cover a ton of it up. So I decided I had these 3 photos. I was going to be crazy and use my water glass and cut them out in circles. Now, I can't cut circles very well, so I used my distresser around the edges of the photo, and it really kind of smooths it and doesn't look like it's totally cut. And then tons of the epoxy circles. So lots of circles on this page, and I love it. So this is another one. This paper is from Cocoa Vanilla, and it is Wild at Heart, and I've been hoarding it. And I wasn't sure what to do with it, so I ended up cutting the chevrons apart, put them together, and then I have this beautiful mix of sequins. And I was originally going to sew them on, but I felt like the thread would hide the beautiful sequins, so I opted not to. So they are just glued on. I just did a line of glue, stuck them on, made sure that these pink ones were just on all of the tips. Otherwise, there's no rhyme or reason to that one. So that's that. This one was actually a scrap lift of Sandy. I know she is so awesome about getting 3 4x6 pictures on a layout, and this, I've done this design several times, but she was really good at it, and she had done pages, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna walk over to her table, I'm gonna take a look at what she did, and she had one very similar to this. So this is my take on hers. A lot of I think this is Maggie. I think a lot of this is Maggie. I'm not sure what the background paper is. This one is just a fun one, like kind of crazy for me. So I did a little tear and then added some of the paper that I used for layering. This is that modeling paste that I had left over from Sharon. And then these are Head in the Clouds die cuts. And then this is a Cartabella piece. So a lot of mismatch on that one. So that one still has to be journaled on. This one is so cute. So couple of the sequins from the retreat, and then this is all from the cut apart sheet, and then I did some simple layering. I did I think this is Pull Me Closer and Christmas Cheer, and that's pretty much it. Simple but so sweet. Okay, this one was super fun. So when we came in, Christina had this like make and take tag. And so everything was in it to make it. And I knew I had this Christmas picture of Bentley. And so I made the tag and totally ignored the red and went with the colors that were in the tag for the shaker to make the layout. So everything but the doily and this green paper, this hello, and the white cardstock were the only things I brought in. Everything else came from this make and take tag. So there's that one. And it is, of course, washi taped. This one is another one where I let the beautiful paper shine and didn't cover it up a ton. I used quite a bit of embellishments from Jen Hatfield. And not much to say about that one. This one is from Pinkfresh and then Wild Heart. So it looks like the ephemera is from BU. the buttons are from Jen Hadfield. This piece and this back paper are from Wild Heart. And this one is actually journaled on. So there's that one. And then this one I used basically 2 pieces of paper, some tissue paper, and chipboard from the Poolside collection, which is perfect because we are poolside in the picture. Okay, so this one is kind of funny. So this is all Jen Hadfield, everything on here except for the pretty sequins that are from Green Galore from Spiegelman Scraps. So it's called A Vegetarian Trophy. So I was raised vegetarian, and I am currently married to a hunter, which is fine. No big deal. But when I saw this picture of this plant, it looks like antlers. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's like antlers and it's on like a plaque. And so I just laughed. I was like, that's like a vegetarian trophy. But it was alive. It wasn't dead. It was fully alive growing there. And then this one was actually a challenge from Sandy. I had all of these butterflies came from one sheet. And she said, I challenge you to get all those butterflies on a layout. So here they are with my picture of the moth, which is the size of my hand. So they are all there. So there's that one. And then this one, I used a lot of the Poolside, some stickers from a sticker book. Poolside. This is an Amy Tan. These are from Amy Tan as well as this. So that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'd love to chat with you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.